Don't put words in my mouth. Some shit. So now, this is the case, please. Because when they release Prime Brown and Ramali, they just want to impress public. I'm wondering, how can a lawyer be writing this and they're saying it's a son? So Mohbad father asked court to quash legal advice, free Naramali, right? Who made the legal advice? The DPP and the Attorney General. They want to quash it.
Correct.
So that is the heading, right? They want court to withdraw the legal advice of the DPP. So
and
now
they will always come under public interest, that they are doing it under public interest, and that will be the end.
Exactly. So just watch. Mr. Joseph Aloba, the father of the late singer Aloba, popularly known as Mohbad, has filed an application before the Ikeja State High Court seeking to quash the legal advice decision and recommendation made by the Director of Public Prosecutions in respect of the alleged murder case of Mohbad. Attorney General of the state said that Naramali is not connected to Mohbad case. You are writing to court to withdraw his advice. All right. Aloba is suing for himself and on behalf of the Aloba family. They responded in the suit at the Lagos State Attorney General Lawal Pedro and the Director of Public Prosecution Babajide Martins. As those two people directly.
I think for me, it's a very good case. Okay? Hold on, don't laugh yet.
I support.
It's dead on arrival.
It don't concern you. As for me, I think it's a good case to pursue, and let's see if Aloba's name will be written in gold in Nigerian law reports.
I swear. But I mean, I know it's dead on arrival. How can you pass legal advice of the Attorney General?
Let me give the Supreme Court decision on that Ilori case, actually. The Supreme Court decision was that the Attorney General power to discontinue criminal proceeding is absolute. And
you see, Kunle, so does that prove you wrong? Because I was trying to say Kunle.
Your source, please.
Even in the case of Bad, is a journal. The phrase shall have regard to in section 19, 3 is advisory and does not impose a legal obligation that courts can enforce. So the courts cannot even enforce legal obligation.
Okay, please, Kunle, please don't play games. You are playing games. I don't like it. I don't like people who play games, okay? Kunle, just type State versus Ilori. You will see it in Google. Plain.
Is there?
Please, I don't like games. Just type Ilori versus State versus Ilori. It says, in the Nigerian case of State versus Ilori, the Supreme Court affirmed the absolute discretion of the Attorney General to initiate, continue, or discontinue criminal proceeding, including power to enter a null prosecution. That is, it means power of the Attorney General, that is for the case not to be reviewed by any court. So Attorney General even have the power to say no court should review the decision. You see that power? So it means Mohbad case is dead on arrival. In fact, even that lawyer that wrote it, they may arrest that lawyer and flog him.
Do you know what?
Flog the lawyer.
Chairman, yes. Papariano, this is the area of my concern. Okay? I love what you stated now. Now, the proceedings of this case has been uttered. The proceedings of this case has been uttered by the Attorney General. The state set up the coroner, and this is my angle of argument. The state set up the coroner, and the Attorney General or the DPP, they are aware that the case is ongoing at the coroner. Now, the coroner have not investigated those two actors, and they've not given you the report of their proceeding thereon. But you went ahead of them to exonerate on your advice these two people that police tag suspects.
On whose advice?
On the advice of the DPP. So what the PPP did or the attorney did was
Are you saying DPP is not part of the coroner?
That is what I'm saying. They set
So
up
somebody
because
should
they
answer
say
that.
that
Is DPP not
no,
part of the corona?
No, they are not part. They are not part. They are not part.
they are not part, but they are aware.
The corona is under the judicial branch of government, while the DPP is under the Ministry of Justice. That's
But they are
executive.
aware. But Papariano, they are aware that the proceeding was still on, or is still on
Okay,
the corona.
hold on. Which means the corona is judicial, right? So
Judicial.
that
Of
means
course,
the
it's still
state,
under the ministry.
the executive they don't need to wait for the judicial
Thank you
report.
very much.
No,
Thank you
they
very
need
much.
They
to
are not
wait.
under power.
Chairman,
Rotimi, you're not getting.
Chairman,
Rotimi, please wait.
Papariano,
Rotimi, wait,
Hold
please
on.
now.
Chairman,
When I say you're not getting, let me
it.
tell you one thing. You're not getting it. Rotimi,
Hold on.
get something.
There is executive powers and there is judicial powers. Whatever that is happening to corona is a judicial precedent. It's a judicial issue. It has nothing to do with the executive. Executive can do whatever they want to do. It's respective.
Chairman, that is the governor. Okay, hold on. Now, let me point your mind to you. Just told us that the office of the Attorney General and
Yes.
the Commissioner of
Yes.
Justice.
Yes.
Now, judicial in the state is
Wait,
under where?
Rotimi, please. Let me come out on
Judiciary in
it.
the
The
state
Attorney
is
General
under where?
Office and the Commissioner of Justice is the
Yes.
same because Nigerian Constitution makes it one.
Okay, good.
Okay,
Papa.
it's a constitutional.
That makes it valid now.
It is under
Chairman,
executive.
Chairman, wait. The court you are talking about in the state is under who?
Judicial.
Judiciary.
All the court
Judiciary
are
is
judicial.
not-
Both corona is judicial.
The judiciary, who is the head of the judiciary in the state?
That's the chief judge.
So,
Chief Judge, sure.
and the chief judge answer to who? Attorney General.
No.
The chief judge answer to judicial council. They answer to the state judiciary council. It has nothing to do with Attorney General. No.
Okay. Now, my point here is this: are you trying to tell me now that both the Attorney General and the DPP are not aware that the corona inquest is set up by the governor
They don't need.
on the same case?
They may be aware for aware's sake, but their decision does not override their own decision.
As long as
If
they
you
have
are
sufficient evidence to present them in court, the
Exactly.
DPP can overrule anything.
You will present
No,
it at the
but
court.
what I'm saying is that the DPP is already preempting the corona inquest. So why are you
They can do it. They can do it. They can do it.
Why are you
They can do it.
why are you then wasting
Hold on.
time at the
DPP
corona inquest when you know you have the absolute power
Hold
to
on.
override
DPP
whatever that is coming from the corona?
Hold on. DPP is working based on the advice of maybe the police or whatever the police have done. And they say, Ogasa, this is our investigation. Okay, go ahead to court or not. That is what DPP is doing. If DPP is, that's why I asked. The error there is that the corona matter should have included a DPP in that board. If they have been included, that is where we can have a say that DPP can say, okay, because I'm here, I need to listen to them and use their investigation as part of my report. But since they are separate, it is judicial matter. It's judiciary that set up the corona. So if there is any report, something concrete is going to be used at the court. They will go and meet at the court. That is why they will present that report.
Chairman,
Yes.
Chairman. You see why we are now playing politics now on this matter. We are not being fair on this matter any longer. What we are doing now, we are giving excuses to these men to use this power at their discretion. Okay? If the governor is aware of corona inquest, who is the number one citizen of the state, who all of them are reporting to, right?
Do you
Now
know that the Attorney General is an advisor?
I'm coming.
Is an advisor to the governor on legal matters. So even if the governor is aware, Attorney General can tell governor, say, Mr. Governor,
Chairman, he will have told governor to allow the judge to finish that corona, end corona. If you know you want to take this decision on a fair ground.
On a fair ground, yes.
On a fair ground, you will have told governor.
But that's what we are saying. Tell the magistrate to come back to that argument that they can do whatever they want to do, but on a fair ground.
The step they took is a lacuna. It's going to cause havoc because you can challenge them on the proceeding, and a proceeding is still on, which is to unravel the debt whatsoever. It's based on this you forward to the governor or to the judiciary or at the end of the day to the attorney general. But you are taking what police, mind you, police have given Corona also the suspect statement before the Corona started. The same police is giving the DPP or the attorney general the same suspect statement. But if along the line,
Let me read us.
Papariano, the
Guys.
last one, this
I want
last
to read
line,
you guys a
if
short
along the
article.
line, now if along the line they bring Naira Marley to Corona, and already DPP have advised that they quash case against Naira Marley. Naira Marley now confessed at the Corona that I am the one that kpai this guy.
Mm-hmm.
You see the leg now. One
So
leg has gone.
It doesn't make any change now.
you can still present that evidence at the court.
Then they will arrest him back again.
Exactly. You can then bring him and join that matter.
But let me read this article, okay? The director of public prosecutions, DPP, can be involved. The director of public prosecutions, DPP, can be involved in coroner's inquest. Particularly when unlawful killing is suspected or when the inquest findings may lead to criminal charges. The DPP may direct the coroner to hold an inquest and may be present during the inquest where unlawful killing conclusion have been found. Now, DPP's role. The DPP's primary responsibility is to initiate and manage criminal prosecutions. In the context of inquest, the DPP can play a crucial role in ensuring that potential criminal investigations are conducted effectively, especially when the death is suspicious or unlawful. Power to direct inquest. The DPP has the power to direct the coroner to hold an inquest. This power, so they also have the power, aside from the chief coroner, so DPP also have the power to instruct for the coroner inquest. Don't forget that there was an article we read. They said that the DPP was the one that said that Bankole and Smith should not be in the inquest. You guys remember that the DPP? There was an article
that's a period. Yes,
so it means they have that power to interfere, right? So saying the DPP has the power to direct the coroner to hold an inquest. This power is particularly important when the DPP believes there is a potential for criminal culpability. Now, present at inquest. Prosecutors representing the DPP may be present at inquest, especially when unlawful killing is suspected or when the coroner's findings may lead to criminal proceeding. Now, relationship between the DPP, relationship with criminal proceedings. The DPP's involvement in inquest is not meant to prevent or delay criminal proceedings. Get that one first. Just because DPP is in the coroner inquest does not mean, So again, the DPP's involvement in inquest is not meant to present or delay criminal proceeding. The DPP can initiate criminal proceedings independently of the inquest. However, the inquest findings can provide valuable information for the DPP when deciding whether to prosecute. So it's a two different things. They can initiate criminal proceeding already in court, and while the coroner is still on. So they are within their parameters. Nobody should be fighting them. I think we should just know their duty.
To do what they are doing. What I'm saying is that I advise that a suspect should be relieved of that case is what we are challenging here. Okay, they can institute proceeding at the court, no problem. But you advise that police have tagged the suspect, and who coroner is still trying to even investigate further. You're already removing him from the case.
Rotimi, you are talking as if you don't live in Nigeria. Ẹlòmíì máa dáràn. Ẹlòmíì máa dáràn tó bá ti pẹ́ eléyìí. Bàbá ẹ̀ àbí ìyá ẹ̀ ó lẹ́nu Nàìjíríà. That this one has the power. Wọ́n máa mẹ́lòmíì síbẹ̀ tó máa lọ ṣẹ̀wọ̀n. So listen, let me just tell you what's going on in Nigeria now. People, they don't even know. But when we read all those constitutions, that's the right way. But when you know people, when your father or yourself or your mother know people, they can turn everything upside down. Ṣé wọ́n mọ̀ pé wọ́n mention Sam Larry àti Naira Marley nínú case Mohbad ni? Why did they release them? I will break everything to you now. You see, what is going on is this. Papariano is talking about DPP, right? Òun ló lágbára jù gbogbo ó lágbára jù sáàrùn tẹ gbé wá tẹ ẹ sanwó fún ó lágbára jù lọ kò tó bá sọ sáàrùn ẹ máa keep quiet ni. Are you getting me? Now let me just enlighten you a little bit. Èmi ti pa ajá rí tó jẹ́ pé ẹni tí mo pa ajá yẹn kò mọ̀ pé bàbá mi nìyẹn. Bọ̀ nígbà tó fẹ́ gbé pàtọ́rọ̀ yẹn òun náà mọ lọ́ọ̀yà tó wọ́n fẹ́ gbé mi lọ sí court bàbá mi jáde. Máa yẹn ó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní bẹ̀bẹ̀ ni. Because some of the dad mi àwọn san gbogbo wọn báyìí alalẹ́ náà máa ń jókòó sọ́dọ̀ dad mi tó máa ń mọtí. Because they will turn this up mo jẹ̀bi.
So they use the power for you, but
that
to
is
support
it.
you.
Now let me just tell you what is going on about Mohbad case. Baba gan fúnra rẹ̀ ó ti gba settlement. Baba gan ti keep quiet. Anything justice already láti kò fẹ́ kán rí anything.
You see, what is happening is that the police and the police investigation has preempted the DPP to initiate or file that charge. Because the nurse has given confessional statement. And remember, we already have an autopsy report too, which they can adopt, that he died of some certain injection and all those things, which is part of what they are using. And so once they can establish their prima facie that the evidence is sufficient enough, they can charge them to court.
Rotimi,
Let me
just give you one sample alone. Just one sample.
Just one minute.
That happened at court. Sorry. Let me say this.
Go ahead.
Let me just tell you only one sample that happened at court. But people, they don't even think of it. Àwọn tó ń tẹ̀lé bàbá Mohbad, àwọn tó ń gbè lẹ́yìn, they don't even look at it. Wọ́n dẹ̀ láwọn kàwé. Now, nígbà tí gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì máa gbé resort wọn jáde wá, wọ́n já lójú èrò ni. Kí ló dé tí nígbà tí bàbá Mohbad máa gbé kíní ẹ̀wà tó gbé handout wá, kí ló tí ẹni tó head wọn ní corona? Kí ló sọ pé no, I don't want no. They need to open it in front of people. But handout ló gbé wá náà. Ṣé nǹkan tí gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì gbé wá làwọn gbé wá ni? Bàbá Mohbad dẹ́ olówó òfojú rí nǹkan tí wọ́n toxicology àti nǹkan tó gbọ́ nǹkan tó lọ ṣe olówó òfojú rí. Why is it handout táwọn ọmọ school tẹ̀ máa rà lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ ilé? Why is it that one they brought down the open and George yẹn dẹ̀rẹ́kẹ̀ kò complain about it? Àwọn lọ́ọ̀yà tó wà ń bẹ̀ wọ́n wà against ẹ̀. Please ẹ jẹ́ ká sọ̀rọ̀ bí tọ́rọ̀ lọ náà. Because that's what we are here. Because that boy tẹ́lẹ̀ ní pé kò tó fẹ́ gbé wá yẹn kọ́ o wọ́n máa já lójú gbogbo èrò ní anybody ò mọ nǹkan tó wà ń bẹ̀ but handout náà gbé wá náà wọ́n ti pín lọ́yà bàbá Mohbad ti gba etí ẹ̀ ilé ti bẹ̀rẹ̀.
They even claim that Baba have not seen it.
Yeah. Wọ́n gbé handout tamara ní shop. If you go to book shop you buy that book o mara tó ma fi ṣe handout o mara táwọn ọmọ ẹ bá lọ sí school gan you buy it for them láti fi kọ note. What are you talking about?
See, as far as the government is concerned, they've found the person that is liable for what happened to Mohbad, and is already on trial. All this corona and all this fighting is just by the side.
Insider, if the nurse has a good lawyer, okay, the nurse, they will drag that case. The nurse will go nowhere with whatever charges are bringing before her. What the lawyer needs to do is to get the driver's statement. And the nurse, there is a particular clause in her story that I did not see Adura throughout I treated Mohbad. Now the driver came out to tell us, and I want to believe the statement of the driver is still the same thing that he dropped at the police station. The driver said On Tuesday, 9 o'clock,
Nobody come
a
out.
court came in. No, that's on Tuesday. I'm talking of Tuesday now, not on Monday. On Tuesday, 9 o'clock, a court came in that go and report yourself at the station. That this person you carry yesterday is dead. Furthermore, the agency that he worked with, they called him again at 12 noon that guy is truly dead. At 12, now the nurse came in 2:30 the same day.
Rotimi.
And I'm coming. Let me finish this story. That is why the nurse might end up be exonerated if she has a good lawyer. So whatever game you think they are playing with us, and that's why we are saying that whatever the Attorney General, the Auditor General, the DPP, the Baba Mobati, whatever they are doing, they should remember that this driver has stated a very wonderful story, which is very easy to investigate by the police. If the court deem it fit for police to go back and do phone forensic, I hope and I pray they bring the driver to court as a witness. That is my prayer.
Thank you very
Because
much.
that will spoil the whole game for them.
Rotimi, that your point you just make. I will tell you something today. Yes. I like that submission. I really like that submission. You see, if they knew that the driver is going to say that sort of that's something at Corona, I'm telling you the truth. They will have changed. When the driver comes again, you will see the world will change. Because I've been waiting for the nurse and the lawyer and the driver for a long time, right? And I've had both of them. You see, you think even some police? Let me tell you something today. Some police, they want justice for this guy. They know what is going on. But I want little ones, junior ones. I want not want justice. But I want to help one bow every week, not bow for every Friday, not bow for one. They don't want this. I'm telling you today. You see what really happened in that house is very, very blind and clear. Kò sí bó ṣe lè jẹ́ ṣé bàbá Mohbad wọ́n ti mú mọ́ kọ́nà gidigidi wọ́n ti mú bàbá Mohbad mọ́ kọ́nà òun gan fúnra rẹ̀ kò fẹ́ lọ jail mọ́ because wọ́n ti fi nǹkan kan hùkú ẹ̀ bó tètè sin ọmọ yẹn ó ti tamper pẹ̀lú evidence nìyẹn kò tí bàbá Mohbad ṣe ń sá tó fẹ́ evidence kankan mọ́ nìyẹn wọ́n ti mú mọ́ kọ́nà àti pé ṣé bàbá Mohbad nígbà tí wọ́n pè é tó débẹ̀ ó bá àwọn èèyàn kan sọ̀rọ̀ wọ́n ti pè lórí fóònù ṣebí kí n la gbọ́ Davido èèyàn kan sẹ́ǹdì owó sí nǹkan tá a gbọ́ nìyẹn àdẹ̀gbọ́ yìí pé ó lọ bá lọ́ọ̀yà ilẹ̀ Mohbad mọ́ nǹkan kan ó wá padà dé ó níbi tó fẹ́ sí Mohbad tó ẹ̀ ló ṣe ń béèrè Clayton sọ pé kó lọ sí bàbá Mohbad sílé òun àbí kó lọ sí church ilẹ̀ tó rà fún kó ẹ̀ tó fi ń béèrè ilẹ̀ tó rà fún Liam bóyá ti pẹ́ tẹ́lẹ̀ pọ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀ fún Liam máa fẹ́ lòmíì náà tí Liam bá dàgbà ó lè lọ wú òkú bàbá ẹ̀ lẹ́ni ìwé àtọ́ bá sí kó gbé lọ sínú ilé ẹ̀jọ́ pé bàbá ẹ̀ ni ṣé bàbá Mohbad wá kú lórí tó yẹ ni alágídí ni mí so agídí tó yẹ kó bá wọn fà nígbà tó dé ilé ọmọ ẹ̀ tó rí òkú ọmọ ẹ̀ lẹ̀ kó tó bá wọn fà àwọn tó ń support ẹ̀ tó ń dáwó fún ló ṣe wà bá alágídí ìyẹn lọ let me just take that one away.
àwa igi ewédú ló fẹ́ fi ṣagídí àwa ló ti fẹ́ ṣagídí.
But let me just take that one away.
á jẹ ìyàwó ayé ẹ̀ máa bàjẹ́.
That is it. Let me just tell you something today. Gbogbo wa a lè sùn.
Mr. Rotimi.
Yes, Mr. I can hear you.
You see, the involvement of the driver will be subjected to what is presented at the court against the nurse. And I don't think the nurse will want to invite the driver as a witness to help her with this case. And what will be presented? Let me tell you what they presented. They presented negligence as the major charge, reckless and negligence. And it carries only 7 years. It carries only 7 years. And so
No, Baba,
over the
they
last
have told us that
No.
magistrates cannot charge her
Less than
beyond
5 years.
5 years.
Less than 5 years, please.
Less than
Yes.
5 years. So
less
than
than
five
5 years. Yeah. And so with that alone is just profession. What they will do in the court will be professional to check our qualifications.
Inside that, see one thing that I want you to get right. They took the case to a magistrate court. For the DPP to take the case there, it means it's a minor case. All right.
Yes.
Now,
Exactly.
cases of magistrate court cannot be punished, cannot be sentenced to more than 5 years imprisonment. When you are taking the magistrate court can sentence to more than 5 years imprisonment. So that's what they take out there.
Thank you.
If they wanted that to be sentenced to 10 years, 15 years, they would have taken that to state high court.
You see
So
that
what-
nurse, that nurse you saw, that nurse you saw, they take her to so many places. Wọ́n ti fi ọkàn ẹ̀ balẹ̀ pé wá owó wà nílẹ̀ fún ẹ.
Sure now. Where Bobrisky gan.
Wọ́n ti gbọ́ ọmọ ẹ lọ sí, wọ́n ti gbé travailler, tó ti gbé lọ sọ́dọ̀ àwọn tó ń gan fúnra rẹ̀ tó ò jẹ́ pé kò rí rí, tó dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé top officials ni wọ́n. Kọ́dẹ̀ ti fọkàn ẹ̀ balẹ̀, yẹn lọ́nà ṣe dúró, wọ́n kò mọ̀ pé driver máa wá látọ̀sọ̀ gbélé yìí. But the driver anything, driver will come out, you see. Ó máa change ohun o.
And the driver back change
Ó ti wà nínú record pé bàbá báyìí ló sọ.
Are you sure? Hold on. Before the driver came.
Chairman.
Hold on, sir. Before the driver came,
Yeah.
there has been noise everywhere that the driver will be invited.
Thank you.
If they had wanted to play any game, don't you think they would have contacted the driver before Corona?
Chairman, thank you very much for this question you asked. Right? You see, tí gbogbo nǹkan bá ń lọ, tọ́mọ ẹ̀ bá ń wá justice, they will never think of that way. Ìbí dábàá ló gbé wọn, ṣé bá dábàá bá wọn wọlé ni, ó sùn sínú ilé wọn ni, bọ́ wọn ò ronú lọ sí gbogbo pé dábàá sùn síta. Àwọn èèyàn gan lè má mọ̀ pé dábàá sùn síta, báwọn náà ṣe gbé narrative jáde, àwọn tó wà nílé yẹn, wọ́n lè má sọ fún wọn pé dábàá gan ó sùn síta mọ́jú. Ìbá aláṣẹ ẹ̀ ń gbọ́ ìtì ìlàjẹ̀ ń gbọ́ pé dábàá sùn síta mọ́jú náà, aago 12 ni dábàá tó kúrò, ó lọ kanlẹ̀kùn títí tí wọ́n dáhùn. Wùmí ṣèwà jáde sí later ní 12 o'clock ó jẹ́ fún ẹni tó máa ṣe lọ ṣe kínní wọ́n lè má ronú lọ síbẹ̀ yẹn wọ́n lè wò pé driver ò mọ anything ó ti lọ́n tiẹ̀ nìyẹn ọlọ́run ló ní driver yẹn máa wá sọ gbélé yìí ó ń work wọn ó sì bàbá kò sí bí wọ́n ṣe lè máa ṣe ó ń work sí ibì kan máa wà tó máa láàkì ó máa wà kọ́kọ́ yìí máa jáde ṣé gbogbo ìta ìpariwo yìí gbogbo ìta ìpariwo yìí ẹ má gbàgbé ṣé ibi tí kìnìún ẹ máa tó ibi tí fídíò kọ́kọ́ máa jáde wá gbúrò àwọn ènìyàn tó jù wá bàbá tí gbogbo accident I swear mighty wọn ni mo tó ti wá.
Papariano, I want to ask something. If after everything the nurse was convicted, and then according to the whole case, according to the Lagos state government, their own person is the nurse that caused Mohbad's demise, and she was summarily sentenced and everything ended there. Now, if there are new evidence coming out, like in case we have new videos, we have some confessional statements by people who were in the house, what legal actions that is actionable that can be taken again after this?
First of all, the nurse will be invited back the nurse will be investigated. Everybody has to be investigated by the police. Police will call the nurse back. They will use the new information to recharge the nurse. So the nurse will be, the previous offense will be taken off the nurse, and now another offense of conspiracy or aiding and abetting. Because she conspired with them, she concealed the truth. Perjury, she lied to the authorities. She lied in front of the court. So now all of those will now be her new offense, and they will follow up with the people who did the offense. Those ones, they will charge them to court, and her for lying and for putting everything on herself, she'll be punished for all that. That's a criminal act itself.
Who can spearhead?
Hold on, inside that, hold on. Let me hold on, inside that. Let me come here, Papariano. Papariano, with what I said earlier, okay? the nurse stated in her story or in her statement that she did not see Adura all through she treated Mohbad. You see, that statement is so heavy logically and can be proven before.
This nurse doesn't know anybody. Ó lè má jẹ́ Adura kan ló treat. Ó lè jẹ́ Darosha. Ó lè jẹ́ somebody else.
Just wait.
Ó ti yé yín. Kò mọ anybody now. Òdélé èèyàn kan. Ó dá àwọn 14 people. Àbá lè fẹ́ mọ̀ pé ẹni báyìí lélẹ́yìí.
No, just wait, sir. This is what I'm trying to say. Based on what Papariano said, that the nurse might be brought back.
Bóyá gbàtí náà ṣe gan débẹ̀.
My network.
Bóyá àdúrà kan lọ ká àmàlà sínú yàrá tó ń ronú lọ́wọ́ tó tẹ̀ jọjú sẹ́ni bọ́ọ̀dì pé ẹ̀gbọ́n òun ti kú. Tó tẹ̀ mọ̀ pé nọ́ọ̀sì gan wá. Ẹ gbàgbé ẹ̀. Ó lè mọ̀ pé ó ń pe nọ́ọ̀sì. Ó lè má jáde rárá. Ó lè má jẹ́ òun gan lópè.
You see, what the nurse lawyer could only do is to prove to the magistrate or the judge that she might say that she was not conspiring with them, but the people they have played game with her. They brought her the younger brother who looked like the elder brother, and that could be the person she treated. Because if this person is being declared, I'm coming, sir. If this person has been declared dead,
ó lè má mọ anybody. Kò mọ anybody. Ẹ má sọ pé ó mú ẹ̀hún. Ẹ má sọ pé ìgbà tó mọ Mohbad gan. Wọ́n ṣe lọ sí èèyàn. Ó lè má yàn 14 nínú ilé. Ó lè má mọ anybody. You know, that's number one. Ó lè jẹ́ pé ibù gan àdúrà. Ó lè jẹ́ pé kò jókòó sínú yàrá tó kọ̀ lọ ń sunkún. But wọ́n ti fi lọ́kọ̀ balẹ̀ ló ṣe ń jáde ló ṣe nǹkan tó ń ṣe yìí. Ó lè má jẹ́ Mohbad gan ni nọ́ọ̀sì gan treat. Tó ń sọ pé Mohbad ni. Ẹ̀gbọ́n kan tó ní nọ́ọ̀sì sọ ni. Wunmi, you set me up. Mẹ́ni lọ síbẹ̀ yẹn kí ni tí mo pọ́ set to work. Wọ́n ti segment yẹn jáde lẹ́nu ẹ̀. Ó lè má jẹ́ Mohbad gan ló treat. Ó lè má jàdúrà ló treat. It could be somebody else. Lọ́kàn àfún lábẹ́rẹ́. Ó lè jẹ́ Darosha gangan.
Ìgbà wo ni nọ́ọ̀sì yẹn sọ pé Wunmi, you set me up? Ìgbà wo ló sọ?
Ṣé ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀ láti lẹ̀ ni?
Níbo ni nọ́ọ̀sì ti sọ Eric?
Ṣé ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀ láti
Níbo
lẹ̀
ni
ni?
nọ́ọ̀sì ti sọ ní Quest? Eric.
Èyí kẹ́mi wà bẹ́ẹ̀. Ó ti àwọn lélẹ̀. Àwọn máa ń gbé àdúró.
Níbo ni nọ́ọ̀sì ti sọ?
Eric, let's be sincere here. You know, we are talking scientific here.
Yes.
Because you have to prove to us if it's nurse to so people go and check.
Ẹ mọ̀ ṣẹlẹ̀ ẹni kí Papariano kó àwọn tó ní kọ́ọ̀dù ọmọ àgbéjáde.
They are check Papariano. Gbé. We need to find that.
Àwọn tó ní kọ́ọ̀dù ọmọ àgbéjáde láti lẹ̀ àfẹsọ́bàjẹ́ ìjọyìn later lórí mọ̀ tó ṣẹlẹ̀ yìí. Nígbà tí prime boy jáde tó ń pariwo nọ́ọ̀sì nígbà yẹn continuous kọ́kọ́ sọ nìyẹn.
Lórí TikTok àbí ní Citizen.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ó sọ jáde tó ní kọ́ọ̀dù ẹ̀ lẹ̀ pé you set me up.
Mi máa gbọ́ yẹn rí kẹ́.
Ẹ lè gbọ́ àgùnbé lẹ́yìn iṣẹ́ ìjọyìn. Ẹ̀yẹ̀ bí ìgbà tó wó dé lẹ́yìn ìjọyìn náà.
I think prime boy say so. Gbàgbọ́ kọjáde. Onínọ́ọ̀sì sọ court.
Country queen tó fà
Olóṣọ́ ní prison náà ni.
lẹ́yìn ìjọyìn náà. Láti ilẹ̀ pẹpẹ ìgbà tí mo bá ti kú báyìí tó lọ sí làwọn ti wà lórí ẹ̀. Ẹni tó bẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ tó bẹ̀ láti ilẹ̀ wọ́n gbé voice yẹn jáde fún yín. Lẹ́ńṣì ṣé lẹ́ńṣì lè lọ mú fake photo wá ẹ bèrè lọ́wọ́ agbéjáde ó máa ní lọ́wọ́. Lẹ́ńṣì ẹ bèrè lọ́wọ́ lẹ́ńṣì.
Mr. Fèyíkẹ́mi ṣe wà ń bẹ̀.
Ẹ ò rí ni o tún béèrè.
Ojú ẹ̀ ní mọ́dà ọ̀nà ẹ̀ ti darí ẹ̀
Ọdún bá tún bèrè pé ṣé wà bẹ́ẹ̀.
Mo fẹ́ confam bóyá.
Ọtún bá ṣe wọ̀ ní fídíò.
Àwọn méjèèjì ti ṣiṣẹ́ gbà.
Papariano wà lẹ́ẹ̀pọ̀ pẹ̀lú ẹni tó.
Ọtún bá ṣe orí rẹ́kọ̀dù yẹn lọ́wọ́. Ẹni bá dé kó wá pìlì ẹ̀, èmi fẹ́ gbọ́.
Fèyíkẹ́mi ṣe ń gbọ́ mi.
Mr. Eric. ẹ má
èyí tẹ́lẹ̀
sọ̀rọ̀
mo
ayé
fẹ́
di
béèrè àwọn
comedian
question kan
lórí
lọ́wọ́
TikTok.
nítorí pé ẹ lọ sí inquest.
Ọ̀ya o.
Ẹ sọ nǹkan tí
Hello.
Ta ló ń sọ̀rọ̀ o? Ọ̀túnba,
Ìyá
mò
ṣé
ń
ẹ̀ ń
gbọ́.
gbọ́ mi ṣá?
you are off a bit.
Mò ń gbọ́ sà.
Ok, ẹ jẹ́ kí n yọ kí ni.
ọ̀rọ̀ tí mo sọ ẹ máa comment section ṣe ń gbọ́.
Yeah, Mr. Feyikemi, ẹ lọ sí inquest, right?
ọ̀rọ̀ tí mo sọ fún yìí wọ́n ní.
Mo fẹ́ béèrè àwọn question kan lọ́wọ́ yín.
Ọ̀túnba,
Wà láwọn tó ń discuss
wọ́n lè
yìí.
máa
Ta
fi
ló ń
confirm.
sọ̀rọ̀? Papa,
Ọ̀ya, let's take it from, let's hear you, Ọ̀túnba, ọ̀ya.
Okay, nọ́ọ̀sì, no, mo tẹ̀ kọ́kọ́ fẹ́ béèrè the first result toxicology àti autopsy. Ìgbà tí doctor yẹn, ìgbà àwọn tó wá tán wá kárí kíní yẹn ní inquest. Sean state àwọn nǹkan tán fi inject Mohbad. Sean rí nínú system ẹ̀.
Feyikemi ẹ má béèrè question yẹn lọ́wọ́ chairman ẹ béèrè lọ́wọ́ general ṣe bá jọ wà
Mo ń
lórí.
béèrè lọ́wọ́ general tó wà bí
question yẹn lọ́wọ́ wa ṣé
Hold
yóò
on.
kọ́kọ́ tó kà bẹ́ẹ̀ ni.
Àwọn tó ń
àwọn
bọ̀
ẹ̀yà
àwọn
quest
tó-
ní gbogbo ilé ìwé
Ẹ
sọ
Chairman, ẹ jẹ́ kí n respond.
Feyikemi lọ sí quest.
Chairman, let me respond.
kọ́tà ẹ pé wọ́n náà
Chairman,
wọ́n ní
Eric,
ọ̀sán
Eric
wọ́n jáde fún wa nìyẹn wọ́n sọ pé wọ́n rí anything ẹ ní láti máa
Eric,
bẹ̀rẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ wa.
Eric ní sùúrù náà.
Eric, ẹ ní sùúrù.
ẹ máa ń gbé
Eric, Mr. Eric, 1 minute.
Erékeré o.
Now, Feyikemi or Ọ̀túnba, I don't know who asked the question.
Ìjẹ̀bú ní
Ẹ̀dùn
Ìjẹ̀bú ń jẹ́
táìmọ̀ pé Rótìmí lọ sí inquest. Fèyíkẹ́mi lọ sí
No, I didn't
inquest.
even go, but Chairman, this is the point here. This is the
Ẹ̀dùn
point
ta
here.
ló lọ sórí inquest wà?
If the
Àwọn mélòó ló
two,
wà
Chairman,
ní
I need
inquest?
to please. Chairman, I need to please. If the two autopsy are saying inconclusive to Mohbad case, we are not
I'm
going
not
by any
about
either.
inconclusive.
Hold on.
Whatever
Ọ̀túnba, I
did
need
not
to.
Hold on
injected
now.
Ọ̀túnba, just hold on, please.
Ọ̀túnba,
Ọ̀túnba, hold on, please. Ọ̀túnba, hold on. Hold on, please. If the two autopsy or toxicology is showing that they did not see what killed Mohbad, they can't ascertain what crime Mohbad. We don't need either of them. We look at their confession statement. The Perez doctor stated that Mohbad had been dead over 3 hours while he attended to that body. And the driver stated that they told him to go and report at the station at 9 o'clock and 12 o'clock respectively. All what we are asking for is for forensic to ascertain this fact. We want to know the exact time or the date Mohbad died. If the two doctors or toxicology cannot give us whatsoever the finding is uncertain, they are as useless as
So
nothing.
their report is useless. We should throw them
They are
away.
Thank you very
irrelevant.
much.
We throw them away.
Let me add something with it before Feyikemi started putting his narrative. Ọmọ ọdún mélòó ni Mohbad? Nǹkan kan pé àtàtàkì ló mú ní o. Nǹkan kan ló ṣe ní o kó tó fi kú o. Àbó ti darúgbó ni. Wọ́n láti mú kọ̀kọ́ jáde pé kọ̀ báyìí ló pa. Ó yá.
Eric ní sùúrù. Then Mr. Feyikemi, mo tún fẹ́ béèrè another question.
Okay.
Last inquest tí nọ́ọ̀sì wá, ṣé nọ́ọ̀sì confam pé òun rí injury tí Mohbad sustain?
Yes na, ó sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ náà.
Ó lóun rí injury.
Injury kan náà ni gbogbo wọn ń rí.
Ó ti tán nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ béèrè náà nìyẹn.
The same little cut yẹn náà ni.
Even Perez doctor, every
Injury
one
náà
of
ni.
them kọ́kọ́ ni gbogbo wọn ń rí.
So we can say medically.
So where is the narrative pé ibo náà ti ń push narrative pé àdúrà ní nọ́ọ̀sì gún lábẹ́rẹ́ dẹ̀ tí nọ́ọ̀sì bá lè confam wípé òun rí injury tí
Nobody
Mohbad
driver
sustain.
ta ló pe driver pé Mohbad ti kú ní 12 o'clock. Ta ló pe driver pé Mohbad ti kú ní 12 o'clock.
Mr.
Ta ló pe
Rotimi,
driver pé Mohbad ti kú ní 9 o'clock. Not came in for 2:30.
Wọ́n béèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ ó ní ojú customer náà kíní ẹgbẹ́ àwọn customer number.
No, hold on. Ọ̀túnba, are you saying Ọ̀túnba, what do you make of the 9 o'clock and 12 o'clock tí driver sọ narration driver for 9 o'clock?
Anybody lè pe driver, ó lè má relate lọ́nà Mohbad case
Okay,
tó.
hold on.
Ẹni sùúrù ẹ jẹ́ kí n ṣàlàyé.
Ọ̀túnba,
ó lè wà
hold on,
coincidence
Ọ̀túnba.
anybody lè pe driver kó report ó lè má ní anything láti ṣe nípa Mohbad. Then another thing sùúrù náà another thing tí driver lọ sọ ó lọ sí online orílẹ̀-èdè tí wọ́n confirm pé Mohbad ti kú kò sí anywhere online around 20 post Mohbad ti kú.
Colleague tó wá pè ní 12:00 nǹkan.
ó lóun lọ sí online ó lóun discuss ó níbẹ̀ lòun ti wá mọ̀ pé Mohbad ti kú nígbà tó ń rí online kò sí anywhere online.
Ẹ má wulẹ̀ sọ pé
ó kọ́líìsì tó pé yẹn kò ṣe kó pírísẹ́ǹtì ẹ̀ náà ibi tí kọ́lí ẹ̀ ti pé a ní láti kọ̀fáàmù ẹ̀kẹ́ tó máa kárí ẹ̀ káàkiri.
ọlọ́pàá ló máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí fọ̀rẹ́sì ló fi wò pé ó ti kú tòótọ́ kí ló ṣe máa ń yí ọ̀rọ̀ báyìí nítorí Ọlọ́run kí ló dé kí lè fẹ́ gé
ó lọ sí social media ló sọ o.
ṣe bá sọ fún ní kó tó lọ sí
kí ni online kí ni social media
tó wá lọ sí social media tó rí news Mohbad ibo ló ti rí ní social media ní 12.
ẹ bèrè lọ́wọ́ driver ẹni kọ́lọ́pàá investigate lọ let police to
investigate
the
matter. kárí nǹkan tẹ́ ẹ̀ ní evidence tẹ́ ẹ̀ lè confam kí lè kárí ẹ̀ kárí.
evidence wa is the driver ni evidence wa.
ibi tí ẹni bá kéèsì jẹ náà ni anyway orí social media rẹ ti bá kéèsì jẹ o.
ẹ̀yin gan lẹ yí kẹsì ẹ̀ báyìí. torí ẹ ní ọ̀tírí ọmọ
àdúrà ni nọ́ọ̀sì gún lábẹ́rẹ́ tí nọ́ọ̀sì kan fáàmù fún láì pé Mohbad ló fún lábẹ́rẹ́ tó fáàmù fún láì pé injury tí Mohbad rí ní
olóòrí rí àdúrà.
ẹ wá ń kọ́ fáàmù personality ó lè tún anybody mọ̀ ní tó bá rí àdúrà tó bá rọ̀ bóun rí nǹkan.
Ọ̀túnba ní sùúrù Wùmí ní òun fi àdúrà lẹ̀ fún Mohbad òun lọ ṣe ráì ní sùúrù
tó bá ràdúrà tó bá mọ̀ pé òun rí nǹkan.
nọ́ọ̀sì mọ àdúrà ó mọ àdúrà tó lọ́jọ́ ríra ní kílíníìkì ni wọ́n ríra lọ́fíìsì tó gbé Mohbad lọ ó mọ àdúrà.
àdúrà sọ pé òun nínú CTC olójó wà nù the same mọ́tò ní àdúrà ní pọ́tọ̀ wà ní same mọ́tò tó fi gbé Mohbad lọ sọ́ọ̀tún ní kí ló dé tí nọ́ọ̀sì ò rí.
lẹ́yìn tó ti treat ẹ̀ ó ti lọ ra oògùn kó tó dé náà gbé Mohbad jáde ibi tó gbé sí. Now the question is this Wùmí ní òun fi Mohbad òun lòun fi àdúrà lẹ̀ ti Mohbad òun lọ ṣe jollof rice ok nọ́ọ̀sì lòun ò rí àdúrà nọ́ọ̀sì ṣàmú àdúrà lọ́jọ́ tó gbé Mohbad lọ sí clinic so it means that níbo làdúrà wà. That's the question mo ń béèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ báyìí.
Rotimi, you said it yourself.
Where was àdúrà?
Oládùúrà wà kíchìn oúnjẹ. You said it yourself right now.
Honestly, Ọ̀túnba and Fèyíkẹ́mi, can I ask you both questions?
Gbogbo nǹkan tẹ́ ẹ púùsì kò dé anywhere because náà ti kọ́ fáwọn ẹ̀ fúnra ẹ̀ pé òun rí tíúrì Tinubu bá di sustain. Ṣé àdúrà sustain injury?
Listen, Ọ̀túnba, the question is the doctor's submission. Listen, the doctor medical submission, right, supersede all this. I don't want to use the foul language. All this scripted nurse story. Are you getting the point? It doesn't match what the doctor submitted. The doctor said Mohbad has been dead over 3 hours, which is more than 3 hours. We're talking of 10, 12 hours or 13 hours with the body status. So why are you talking about nurse? I don't understand you. You guys are just sweating out about nurse.
Hello, sir. In court, he was asked a question that if you want to say what killed Mohbad, the doctor hammer on quack nurse. Are you with me?
Listen, are you not getting the point? Listen, I know. Listen, let me tell you about that. Listen, hang on a second. Let me tell you about that.
Richie.
Hold on a second. Hold on. Let me answer you.
Let me say my.
He won't let you talk.
Okay, yes.
He won't let you talk.
Let me answer you on that, Fèyíkẹ́mi. Please.
Let's do it one by one now.
Listen, it's quite simple. It's quite simple, right? In an emergency, the Mohbad was on the bed, ER bed, right? The doctor, which is normal, will be looking at the patient and asking questions. So that said, quack nurse killed Mohbad is a reported speech, and he has every right to quote that. But what we're talking about, the status of the body doesn't correlate with the hours given in the script. Are you understanding that? The status of the body, I repeat
And the only
again,
thing that can bring
doesn't
solution to
correlate.
this
Listen,
is
listen.
autopsy and toxicology.
Are you not listening to the point? Autopsy and toxicology is a
Yes,
side
now
one.
you said the
Listen,
doctor
the
said 3
doctor's
hours.
report of
Bàbá ló
Mohbad
fẹ́ yí
status
lọ́rọ̀ sọ Ọlọ́run bá
of
bò.
Mohbad status body is
Bàbá.
what matters a lot in this case. So forget about the stupid, not scripted case.
Okay, Richie.
So what are you guys talking about?
The actual thing that happened in this case is it not toxicology and autopsy?
Oh, don't bring toxicology. Are you not listening to why are you mixing these two things together?
When the doctor
we're talking about the status. Listen. Toxicology was done on the stale 9, 10-day-old, 15-day-old body. Are you getting the point? We are talking about the actual status of the body before the body got buried.
I heard you. Let me say something, brother. Let me say something now. Okay, the doctor is not the first doctor. He's the second doctor. He told us that Mohbad have died. Wait, let me say my own. He said Mohbad have died 3 hours ago.
Not 3 hours. Over
3 hours ago. It can be 24 hours.
Let me say
hours.
Something now.
It can be 48 hours.
What really happened? Is it not toxicology and autopsy that will prove what will now happen?
Ibi tẹ ẹ náwó sí nìyẹn, ibi tẹ ti wúkú bàbá Mohbad nìyẹn, gbogbo tó wá prove, tó wá mú ìjáde.
And nothing in toxicology. You are talking about the doctor, and he's not the first doctor. And Mohbad have died before the doctor that you are making his point.
You are mixing
Bàbá Mohbad ló fa gbélé yìí.
He's not mixing. That is the reality.
You are mixing it.
Mohbad is not alive when the doctor examining Mohbad.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about. The status. The doctor has an advantage to check the status of the body. And he mentioned it. Mohbad has gone into rigor mortis. It's not assumption. He captured the status of the body correctly well. He captured even mentioned.
You can't tell me.
Listen. Don't argue with me. Don't argue about this. You are the one misleading.
It's only the test that will prove what happened.
You are bringing pathologist report against the status of the body that's still fresh. What are you talking about?
The status of the body that is fresh, Mr. Man. The doctor said
you have no legs to stand on when you are mixing pathologist report with the doctor's report.
In this kind of a case, is it the doctor that examine a dead body? We will listen to his report or toxicology and autopsy. Tell me, answer that question.
Listen, the doctor explained. Listen, I'm not listening to you, honestly speaking. The doctor explained, he even explained that I checked Mohbad feed and he find the dotted completely white skin and dotted, which means there's a blood clot. And at what stage does that happen in the body? It's a body. Listen. Why are you now bringing a pathologist report that was captured on a 15-day buried body?
That is the next thing. That is the main point of this case.
Are you now?
Mr. Man, you are knowledgeable more than this. That's the next.
Are you now disregarding? Dr. One? You know when I mean Dr. One, and you understand what I mean? Are you disregarding Dr.
I understand. Doctor.
Is that what?
Sorry, I'm so sorry. Good afternoon.
The Kuramed doctor.
Good afternoon, gentlemen.
Are you disregarding the Kuramed doctor's report? Are you disregarding that report?
Chairman,
hello, good afternoon, gentlemen.
No,
good afternoon, gentlemen.
Ask a question.
I asked a question. I want to answer. You come later.
Papariano. Sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. Hello, good evening, gentlemen. Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt you.
Madam, hold on.
Please don't madam me. You know my voice. Sorry, I have a question to ask the host. Please.
Hold on. I asked a question.
Respectfully.
That question needs to be answered. No, excuse me. Don't do that. I asked a question first.
This is an important situation. This is a matter of life and death. I came to speak to Papariano. I will let you guys have your room back. Please. Papariano, are you there?
Yeah, he's there.
Yes, he's outside the discussion. And yes, and I came here because you all here are men, right? Good. I don't know if you guys remember something that happened to Baba Mohbad's account on TikTok. right, whereby people had access to it. So Papariano, a host in Justice for Mohbad, reached out. No. I'm sorry.
Okay,
I just wanted you guys to have that at the back of your mind, please. Thank you very much. This is Isabella speaking. For those of you that don't know. Sorry, Mr. Eric. Mr. Eric, can you please calm down? Calm down.
Hold on. Mr. Eric,
please calm down.
Eric, we are all keeping quiet because she said it's under life and death.
Can you please calm down, Mr. Eric? Just please calm down. Please calm down. So, Papariano, and I'm speaking to the host, but I came here because there are men here, and I believe you all are men. A man has done this. So Papariano, a host in Justice for Mohbad, reached out to a fellow host, asking them for assistance in order to know how to, collect proceeds that come into their account from TikTok. They were able to trust this host in giving them their password for their email, right? And also their TikTok in order to help them, get the proceeds and the money from the accounts. This host was literally just on her live, and out of nowhere, this person whom she trusted to help her, fix her account and be able to get the proceeds out of the account, hacked into her account, blocked her friends, and then ended the live and ended her out of her account. Right now, as we speak, this lady cannot get into her account. A fellow man, like the rest of you on here on this panel, did that to another woman in Justice for Mohbad. And so if we're trying to find justice, that is a problem.
What's the name of the
so
man?
Papariano, I came to let you... Yes.
No, what's the name of the
J
woman?
for Imole, Apapa J for Imole. The woman is no time to check time. It's natural. Yes, Apapa did that to her. So Papariano, I came to let you know this.
So
you all are men here. So if you see him on the road, no, please, it is a situation because guess what? It's her personal information. If I didn't say it was spy and life, you guys would not have given me an option. You're all men and I'm just one woman. So thank you for your little time. Thank you for little time. I'm leaving. Papariano, you heard me.
Hold on.
You have evidence. Wait. You just make it clear now.
The lady is in distress. She's in distress as we speak. I'm here.
Do you have any
I
evidence?
know I
you have any evidence?
I wish I did. There is evidence. I just got off the call from the host herself. And she's in distress. She's crying. She can't come online. She cannot have access to her account.
Hello, sorry.
That is why I have
I wasn't hearing you.
Yes,
Were you talking to me? Were you talking to me?
Yes, I was talking to you. Yes, but
What
the
did you say?
men were in a discussion. So,
yes, okay.
For Imole, was preview to having access to Natural's accounts because she wanted to get her proceeds. She didn't know how to do it. So she reached out to him because he's also a host
wait,
right?
You said you said someone hacked Natural's account. You said someone hacks Natural's account.
Natural's account. Yes, okay. While she was on her live. How did you
help? She asked her for help. That's what he said.
It's not hack.
Yes, no, he asked her to help her. Wait, let me finish. I don't need anybody to speak for me. Were you able to get inside?
Yes, I've changed the email. I've changed my email. Hold on.
Natural, have you changed the email? Have you changed the email?
I've changed the email now.
Good. All right, Natural, wait.
Natural explain by herself. Natural is
No. Natural will explain herself. Otuba, I came here to speak, so you will wait. And please, I would urge that you mute so that you don't get involved in this matter. Thank you very much. Papariano, I came here and went at 3 minutes while the men were rambling about the case of Justice for Mohbad. I was putting a message in the comments, waiting for when I would speak. I waited for 3-5 minutes and I was done waiting. And I asked, I said, please, gentlemen, can I speak? This is a matter between life and death. That is the only way I was able to get your attention. So sorry for interrupting your little meeting. Okay, good. But Natural was on her live, and we were all speaking on something that happened with, Jay Foimole did to her yesterday and did on his platform yesterday. So she was replying, just like the way everybody left him to do what he wanted to do and say what he wanted to say on his platform yesterday. Right. And so today, Natural was on her platform. We were all talking, gisting, and recapping what had happened yesterday. Right. Jay Foimole kept flagging the live. Eventually, Jay Foimole went into Natural's account, no time to check time to be precise, and blocked my account, Isabella, blocked Precious, Mickey's treasure, blocked the accounts on Natural's platform, on Natural's account. He went into it at this point in time without her consent, right? And then he blocked us. After he did that, he locked Natural out of her life and shut down her life. Natural could not get into her life again. Immediately, I called her. I said, you need to change your password. If Jay Foimole has your password, and the reason why Jay Foimole has her password is because she needed to let Jay Foimole help her, know how she would get, her proceeds from her, her TikTok account, because she's also a host, and he knows the way to, and he knows the ropes. Because he was privy to knowing all these things and having access to her Gmail and having access to her TikTok, he went into it and then blocked her out of it. That is hacking.
Don't worry. I think, thank God everything is sorted out now. I want for you.
Say something, Eric. See, Isabella only share me a link. I've not go off. I have to leave this place to log in before I will be sure if the thing has rectified. Because I'm trying to log in. I'm trying to log in. I cannot log in. So Isabella sent me a link. It's through that link I came in here. Until I leave this life and go back, I will know if this thing has worked. So we just want to tell Papariano, you understand? This is very bad. Because this is criminal acts. If you are saying that you are fighting for justice and you are doing this kind of thing, this is bad.
No, you just reported. Wait, you can't judge when you
I know.
Isabella, please, you need to apologize for making a statement of rambling on justice.
No, I did. I said I apologize for intruding and interrupting your conversation. That is the only way I could have gotten your attention.
Insider, she has apologized.
I said you guys were rambling. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I take it all back. I apologize. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Yeah, thank you, Isabella.
I'm sorry. I apologize.
Natural. Hold on, Isabella, please. Natural. Can we hear from your mouth, please? Can we hear from your mouth, in as much right here? What actually happened?
Sorry, before Natural continue, please, before Natural continue, can I just say something? 1 minute, can I just say something?
Go ahead, Richie.
For Natural having given power of attorney, I will use that word, for Jay Foimole to actually log into her account, right? Let's be realistic about this, right? You've given him, you left yourself exposed. I know, Natural, I know what you're trying to do. So what I would say, Natural, go and check your credit. If they're all intact, your gift, then let's just bury the case there. Jay Foimole has done something wrong by logging people out of your account, but you gave the power initially. Do you get me? So these are the things that people need to be aware of. If you're giving somebody power to log into your account,
Richie, can you allow to explain before you even give your detailed submission? Let her hear what she wants to say.
Okay.
That's
Natural, please go ahead and talk. But for the record, I came here to talk to Papariano. Thank you.
Isabella, thank you very much. Everybody, thank you. Good evening. This is what happened. We were just talking. Yeah, we're talking because yesterday Mickey was live and Mickey was talking, and they started having arguments and the rest. And Jeppe Mole just makes it made me and Precious, those nonsense people. That is why it doesn't even have our time. That is why it don't come to us. People just believe that, okay, my platform, I'm just using it to drag people. I don't drag people. I tell people the truth. I'm here to stand for the truth. If you are doing something wrong, I will tell you. Me and Africa TV have issue there. And I was talking about it. I was even playing with it the first time.